Welcome to lesson 36. And I kind of figure you may enjoy these lessons more than the other. At least they're shorter than the other. And the best way to learn the meaning of a word is to see it in a context, really. So this is very valuable. Number one, we have everyone should learn to use a dictionary to improve their diction. And that's especially important to notice the respellings. And I hope you've learned to use the, the pronunciation key in the front of your dictionary, which allows you to know how to pronounce a word without having to hear it, but to use the key for pronunciation. That's in the front of your dictionary, and every dictionary will have an explanation on how to use it. Number two, the dictatorial dictator dictated a dictation about a new edict. That's a pretty interesting one. I was able to get a lot of words that mean to speak in there. And so dictatorial describes the dictator, what kind he was. And then we have that's the subject, and then, or the complete subject. And then we have dictated is the verb, beginning of the predicate there. And he dictated a dictation. That's kind of redundant, but it helps illustrate the meaning of these words in a very short space, short compass. And a dictation, so he's dictating to somebody, so they're writing it down. And then it's a new edict. In other words, he's passing down a ruling that everybody has to follow. Number three, we have the evidence contradicted the verdict. And that means that the jury made a decision, a verdict, that actually went against the evidence, so it contradicted the evidence. 4, I predict that the new construction will be structurally sound. And structurally sound means that wherever that you're building it, it is going to stand in that area, like maybe near the ocean, it'll withstand a storm of water coming up against it, or it could be in a place where they have earthquakes, and in an earthquake, it's not going to fall to the ground because it's structurally sound. It's built. Next one, the instructor. Again, you got the agent here. Somebody who instructs can teach structural linguistics to the students. And I have to say, this is one of my all-time favorite subjects, which I was taught during the time I was in college. And structural linguistics was one of those things that helped me to learn Spanish, which is my second language. 6, the dictator tried to obstruct justice with his dictatorial rule. So he tried to interfere with justice. So he's a crooked dictator. Number 7, the jury's verdict was to indict the thief. And so the jury passed a guilty verdict. And so they indicted the thief. Number 8, did he indicate whether the structure of the building is sound? Number 9, the decision to follow the evil dictator was very destructive. So when the people followed an evil dictator, and again, you can see the agent on there with that suffix, was very destructive. And number 10, a guitar in the hands of an accomplished instructor is a wonderful instrument. And I always have to mention guitar because I played guitar many years in my life before losing my hearing, or losing some of my hearing. All right, we'll let you go here. And now we're going to go on to 37 and some more Latin roots.